All right, so somebody asks, what's better for building muscle? Taking your sets to failure and beyond, so extending your set like you would with a rest pause or a drop set, or stopping your sets shy of failure and taking complete rest between your sets. Now, it's not that one is better than the other. There's pros and cons to both, and I'll explain those in a second so you can make the best decision for yourself. But if there's one point I want to get across here, it's this. When it comes down to building muscle, it comes down to one thing and one thing only: creating fatigue. The more fatigue you create, irrespective of how you chose to go about doing that, without overworking your body's ability to recover from that fatigue, the greater potential growth response there's going to be. Now, when you stop your set shy of failure and you take complete rest between your sets, you got to do more sets to create the same amount of relative fatigue. The effect on the nervous system, though, is going to be more rested, and that's going to facilitate greater performance. The effect on metabolites, they're going to be cleared away, and that's going to facilitate greater performance. The effect on ATP replenishment to fuel muscular contraction, there's going to be a larger amount, and that's going to facilitate greater performance. The end result is you more thoroughly exhaust the same muscle fibers through your repeated efforts. When you try to extend your set and you give yourself incomplete rest, you got to do less sets to create the same amount of relative fatigue. The effect on the nervous system, though, it's only partially rested, and that's going to hinder performance. The effect on metabolites, they're not going to be fully cleared away, and that's going to hinder performance, although it could result in a more positive growth hormone response. The effect on ATP replenishment to fuel muscular contraction, there's only going to be a small amount, and that's going to hinder performance. The end result is the muscle fibers that were exhausted don't have an opportunity to recover. So you got to recruit new muscle fibers to meet the demand that accompanies extending your set. So it's not that one is better than the other. It's about creating fatigue. However you choose to do that is entirely up to you, but at least now you know the difference between the two.